Come to realize I gotta be in a certain mindset to record these videos. I always got shit in my mind. I can always say anything I want to say. But for it to come out the way that I want it to come out, I just gotta be in that zone. The next one is shoot for the impossible and understand it's possible. Your life is never over until you're pronounced dead at the hospital. What does that mean? It means set your goals higher than the fucking sky, dude. Straight up. Every time I talk about it, I talk about the same thing in general. But there's a tone in the voice, and there's I don't know what to put it, the way that I present it to you. Because I'm telling it like it is. I'm not just like, yeah, so we're gonna set some goals. We're gonna shoot for this. We're gonna shoot for the moon. If we miss, we're gonna land amongst the stars. It's facts, but if you just like blah, then everyone else is gonna be like blah. You gotta understand what we're trying to do. We're trying to better ourselves. We're trying to better those around us. We're trying to better every fucking buddy we encounter to ensure that we're the best versions of ourselves that we could be. So we're not just fucking... If you look at the world today, this is going totally opposite of where I was trying to go. Because I was trying to go was just talk about shoot for the impossible and understand it's possible. But if you look at the fucking world, it's not to say everybody's money driven, but there's a lot of selfishness going on, depending on your race, your gender, your category in life, etc. For as far as like high class, middle class, low class, where you actually live, where you actually work, all that shit fucking matters. So once we get past all that and we can fucking start to focus on each other, how we interact with each other, and how we plan on teaching each other and learning from each other, we can better ourselves as people, right? So with that being said, it's more of like, I'm trying to tell you how I think the way that I think. My way of thinking ain't the fucking best for the whole fucking planet. I guarantee you that. If I was a president today, it would be interesting. No lie. Interesting as fuck. But I mean, and even the president and his job and his fucking responsibilities and what he's in control of, it's like, how could one person even be in control of that shit? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much to dissect and so much to think about that I don't want to take the fucking time to think about. Because I got my life going on. I got my bills. I got my responsibilities. I got my family. I got those people that I know, those people I interact with, everyone with their fucking problems, people preaching about their fucking problems. You turn on the TV, you see fucking problems. We're all going through shit. People are dying every fucking day. And it's not just the COVID-19 car accidents, gunshots, gang violence, diseases, flus, you name it. People are dying daily, and that's life. It's fucked up, but it's life. People die all the time. Fires happen all the time. Cars get stolen all the time. Houses get broken into all the time. Shit happens. It's fucking life. You tell me you're surprised by hearing something. When you hear something these days, you be like, I'm not even surprised no more. No matter how crazy it is, how crazy it sounds, like, I'm not even surprised anymore. 2 people died over the weekend because it crashed into a tree and it was a fiery crash. A fucking McLaren crashed in front of a tree at the mayor's house about, a month ago. Does anyone remember that shit? Some do, some don't. Some people don't even fucking know either. And that's the thing. There's so much shit going on. It's hard to even think, like, what surprises you anymore. I went to the post office to get a fucking package, and as I'm walking in, the car behind me had somebody in it waiting with a mask on. I was like, oh shit, I need a mask. What we've been accustomed to our whole entire lives, and the way life is now, even before it's fucked up, now it's worse, and we don't know what's next. So all I could do is record videos to talk about how I feel, because I've been through some shit, I've been through some changes, and I told you guys before, and I'll tell you again, at the age that I'm at, I don't need to be feeling fucking emotional on a roller coaster every fucking day of my life. I don't want the youth, I don't want my kids growing up feeling this way. I don't want them going through shit and not surprised when crazy shit in this world happens, because crazy shit happens every fucking day. I would love. I mean, and that's the thing, because accidents and shit like that is bound to happen. So it's unfortunate, and those are the things you just have to understand. If you approach your daily situations with caution, some things you can't avoid. Some things you can't avoid. But I don't want my kids, like I said, I'll say it every fucking time, 30-something years old, crying because they don't understand where the fuck they've been in life or where they're going in life. Why does that matter? Because guess where the fuck I'm at right now? And guess where I'm recording this shit right now? So, I'm fine, obviously. I'm not contemplating suicide. That shit was 20 years ago. When I was 16. When I prayed up here and down there. Whoever answered me first, I was down. Real talk. So, I don't want my kids praying as a teenager or as an adult. I don't want them thinking them type of thoughts. So that's what I'm talking about. The way that I talk is because I don't have to read off a fucking card or have something pre-written or think about what the fuck I'm gonna say, because I say what needs to be said. When I'm all done and I watch this tonight, tomorrow, next week, I might be like, oh, you didn't mention this, or oh, you should have said this instead of that. It happens, and it's fine because it's not pre-written. So I'm telling you exactly what's on my mind, exactly how I feel, and what I'm going through. And that's what makes you know that this is pure, this is true, and if you can relate to it, then build on it. If I'm pushing this fucking, let's call it a car, if I'm pushing this car by myself, but this car is about 24 tons, so it's not going very far because I'm pushing on my own. If you feel what I'm saying and you if you picking up what I'm putting down, if you mowing what I'm growing, all those fucking sayings you hear, if you understand what the fuck I'm talking about and you want to help me push this 24-ton car, good. Because then we can push it further. And hopefully you can get your homies to help us push it. And before you know it, this motherfucker will be rolling. Right? So the best I can do is put it out the way that I see it. And hope that people help me push it. Because if it's pre-written, it's not genuine. If it's not genuine, then you're just out for the attention, or you're out for the money, or you're out for a certain thing, which won't help us get to where we need to go. I hope that fucking makes sense, because if you think about viral videos and motherfuckers with 100,000 likes and 1 million followers and all these subscribers and all this shit, is the motherfuckers that script shit. They say if you want to put something out and you want the attention, what do they want? What do they like? What are they interested in? I don't give a fuck about what they want. I'm going to tell you what I think, and if you like it, then you're going to be with me. If you don't, then you live your fucking life the way you are, because wherever the fuck you are 5-10 years from now, I'll tell you where I'll be. My life won't change regardless of what the fuck happens around me, unless if it's my immediate fucking family. And my immediate family I put number one, so they're gonna be taken care of forever. Period.